Good afternoon, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This bitch Yaakov coming straight from that Spiker Star, a.k.a. the Messenger, a.k.a. the Virgo Goddess, a.k.a. the Daughters of Zion, a.k.a. that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Ms. Yaakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, say things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here. The name of this is called Episode 7, What Gets on the Goddess's Nerves, Hurt Feelings and Emotions. Emotional pain, sorrow, or unhappiness caused by someone's words, actions, or neglect. About a few individuals, Shamar Coleman, Mr. and Mrs. Valentine, okay? The Jehovah's Witnesses, the Christians, okay? Yeah, so before I get started with that, okay, it's a couple of people on my page who know Shamar Coleman, okay? It may have a problem with what I'm about to say, and I really don't care. If you don't like it, you can get off my page. Okay, Shamar Coleman got to go against me. I'm going to see Shamar Coleman at the end of the finish line. He got to go against me. Okay? Yeah, that part. Okay, that part. And I'm going to watch him get thrown up out of there, and you going right along with him. Okay? How about that? Okay? Now, moving right along. 8th grade, Shamar Coleman brought roach spray to school. He brought roach spray to school and he sprayed it on me and he called me a roach and he said, "Die, roach, die. Die, roach, die." That's what he said to me. How about this? How about he turned around and he got killed and somebody killed him? So who's dead and who's alive? Who won? Who? Oh, okay. Okay. Can you imagine telling somebody to die and you the first one to die? That is something. And I want to know who's a roach, because I ain't never been no roach. I ain't never been no roach. Who's a roach? Who's a roach? Y'all dying out here. The Europeans killing y'all. And I'm still standing. You talking about die, roach, die. Don't you, let me just say this, right? When people be doing stuff like that, that stuff don't go away. That's hurtful. You gotta be an evil individual. That's how he left this planet too. That's how he left that planet. He left that planet, this planet exactly like that. And they turned around and they killed him. He was the first one to die. He told me to die, but he was the first one to die. And then on top of it, that's just like four extras saying he gonna blow somebody's hand off on the 4th of July. He turned around and he blew his own self up. You see how life just turned back around on these people? These people don't get it. They don't get it. But don't worry. Don't worry. They're gonna get it. Now, enough of that. Mr. and Mrs. Valentine. Okay, the Jehovah's Witness. I've been reaching out to them, right? Because I need a Bible. I was reaching out to them. And they haven't been returning my messages, have my messages sitting, okay, collecting cobwebs and dust and all that. So I ended up deleting the message, okay, like whatever with them, okay. I put in a claim against them, okay, and then turn around somebody else. I asked somebody else, you know, can they get me a Bible? And they turned around and they rejected me too. I'm like, what is it with these people? I'm like, yo, like, what is it with these people, man? These people are something. You know what? And no matter how, let me just say the difference between them and Shamar Coleman, first of all. The difference between them is no difference. But see, with Shamar Coleman, he's dead. There's no forgiveness for Shamar Coleman. There's no forgiveness for them. But these people here, I have to forgive them. No matter how bad they treated me, spit on me, or whatever, I still have to forgive them. But you want to know what, though? When you spit on somebody, you better make sure that you don't have to cross that bridge again. Make sure you don't have to cross that bridge if you spit on them. Don't spit on them and then turn around. You're going to need them at the end. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. These individuals got a problem with me, yet and still they expect to eat at the table with the Israelites. You're not eating at the table with the 1/3. The 1/3 they never sat amongst you. You never welcomed them or anything. You rejected them soon as they came to you. Yet at the end, you think they're going to accept you? No. No, 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 no. It don't work like that. I put in a claim against Mr. and Mrs. Valentine, Shamar Coleman, and the other dude. Yeah, I put in a claim against him. Against all of them. They gonna get this church hurt. Bless those. Let me tell you something. Genesis 12:3. Genesis 12:3. Bless those that bless me and curse those that curse me. Okay, all them individuals there, cursed, 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 cursed. Their children is cursed. I don't know who told people children was off limits. Oh no, honey, I go for the children too. No, anybody who look like you, anybody, nah, all of y'all could get the smoke. All of y'all. Okay? Ain't no different over here. Don't have no problem with me. If I show you love, show me love. Okay? And I'ma still show you love, because guess what? It's all gonna be used against you at the end to condemn you, permanently eradicate you from the presence of the glory. Okay? Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. These people are evil, evil, evil. They do nothing for the planet, yet they expect everything. Okay? It don't work that way. What you get in, what you put in is what you get back. You got to check your heart and check your spirit. Okay? No, you can't have. And then, before I get on out of here, people fail to realize is that before you leave this planet right here, you can't have problems with people. You can't have hatred towards nobody. You can't, none of that stuff. You can't have no problems with me or nobody else. You got to straighten that out. You got to straighten that out before you leave this planet. But see, people got too much pride. Pride comes before destruction of man. Man got too much pride. But anyway, although I forgive them, I still condemn them. Just like I wasn't welcome and they rejected me, they too shall be rejected, okay? It's no different on this side. So whatever it is that the devil, whatever snacks, Scooby snacks, the devil giving them, they better just stretch it out and make it last, because ain't no food. They already eating 3D printed meat, laboratory made meat. Ain't no food for them to eat. So what you eating? You sitting at an empty table with no food. And then nothing is worse when you riding for fake friends, but yet and still you turn around and you going down by yourself, because you got to turn around and you got to regret that forever. Ain't no turning back from that. Once you got beef with me, you got beef with me forever. Forever. Make no mistake about that. Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It's that Spica Star, the brightest star of the constellation. Hey, man, listen. Change your spirit. Don't be rotten. I can never, ever be rotten like them people. You want to know why? Because I want to be blessed. I made a request for a priestly blessing to bless my womb for generations to come. Bless my children so my children won't be like his children, sick with autism and all that. Nah, we don't have autistic children over here. No sick kids come from out of this womb. But you can't say that about y'all, because y'all evil. Y'all evil people and do evil against good people. You exalt fake people as real people and real people as fake people. You people been fake. Your whole style been copy and paste since day one. And when you live a fake lifestyle, you got to keep up with that fake image and that fake lifestyle. But how long that's going to last before the comforters get pulled off of you? What else you been hiding? Because if you acting like this, you got something else going on. And best believe it's going to be exposed at the finish line. Anywho, it's that Spica Star looking into your world, see things that you just don't see. I'm Ghost.